Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I am in Jiangyou, China, northwestern China. But there's a lot of, and this is Christmas Day, 2017, and I want to just kind of share a lot of stuff with you here. I've been here, probably a good month anyway, and I mean here in this town. And one of the things that I've noticed is it's not as cold as I was expecting. Now, I can say now it's 50-some degrees, lows in the mid-30s, and we're not that far from Mongolia, so this is it's kind of got me confused. When I say not that far, remember I'm on a high-speed train that got me here, and this is at the end of the line of the high-speed train. Now there are buses and roads still to go further north, but it starts turning into, when you're not flying or taking a high-speed train, you're back into I don't want to call it third world, but it's awful close to third world. The train or the buses are in pretty good shape, so it's not really bad like the chicken buses in Central America. And the roads are much better, so that's what I'm saying. This is a developing country, but like I say, it takes a long time to get somewhere. You got to remember, I think it took 14 hours to get from here, or from Hong Kong to here, on the high-speed train. That's clear across the country. I mean, that's almost like going from Florida to Washington State. And so, 14 hours, that's a pretty good little trip on the train. Now, so that's one of the things that kind of got me is the weather here. Now, right here you'll see there's a thing that goes down, and then there's another one over here, and let's see, I think there's another one here on the other side of it. It's almost like on every intersection here, on each corner, they got these. And what it is, they lead down below, and I thought it was subway. And but what it is, it's a whole nother city down below. It's there's a lot of markets, a lot of food courts. It's a whole nother world down there. Now, it's another thing I noticed. There's no rain. There hasn't been any rain at all since I've been here. Now, I'm sure I'm just not here in the rainy season. During the rainy season, I'm sure it's going to start. Everything's going to look a whole lot different. But I say. And when you see the electric motorcycles with the tops on them and stuff like that, they got that for the rain. So a lot of them have that. So I think rain is something you're going to see a lot of in this place. But like I say, I haven't experienced any rain at all. And it hasn't been windy and stormy and this type of stuff. Back in Oklahoma, it'll be windy. And so no matter how nice it is, you're going to have a good little breeze. Now, when it's cold, it's going to seem a little colder. And when it's hot, it feels like you're in a furnace. Now, I'm sure it's going to get hot here too, but I don't know how hot it is. The apartment that I'm in has got air conditioning and heating, not central heat. No, it's a unit that's stuck on the side of the wall. So they have it for a reason. So I'm sure it's going to get, and we haven't used it, in the heat, we haven't used it yet. We haven't used the heater yet. So, but anyway, let me see what kind of time I got on here. Yeah, well, I'll try to walk a little bit. And there's another thing you notice, nobody's called the police on me here. I've been making the video, and people don't, they don't make a big deal. People look at me. The main thing is because of the language, they can tell that it is a different language, and this is what really gets their attention. And I say they got a lot of these street vendors. And another thing that I thought was kind of odd is you see all the motorcycles. There's a lot of motorcycles. But one of the things that it gets me is they have Christmas, a lot of Christmas here. And you see there'll be Christmas decorations and Christmas music and this type of stuff. That's really kind of shocked me that there's that much. And you see there's lots of electric motorcycles. And this is a street off of the main street. There's the main street. And so it's pretty interesting. But I say they have the Christmas stuff. See all the Christmas decorations and so they're really trying to make the Christmas atmosphere. But one thing that is noticeable, and that is they don't have the Christmas spirit. That is, I didn't realize how big of a thing that is. I just kind of took it for granted. It seems like, we start decorating and we just slowly start getting into the spirit. Well, like I say, they just started everything right at the last minute, maybe a week before Christmas. They started the decorations and stuff like that. And so then they really didn't have time to get into the spirit. But you can see that there's a lot of decorations up. A lot of decorations. And so, I don't know if they're doing it mainly for the commercial use of Christmas. Because I'm pretty sure there are not that many Christians in the way of the population. Like I said, when I was here before, I showed you the church and the Bible and stuff like that. It's all in Chinese. So then it is, they do have Christians here. And now what I've been doing is I've been giving a lot of my coins out for Merry Christmas. It's been nice. That throws a lot of people that just being nice for no reason. Normally I do it, just to be nice anyway. But now I make it a point to just people. I can't really just hand it out, but I mean, like the bus driver, give it to the bus driver, and cleaning the street sweepers, and so just being nice. And that's the part that's what I'm talking about, the spirit. They don't understand what Christmas is all about. They pretty much know people spend money on Christmas. They don't quite understand the idea of the giving. It's the giving that makes Christmas, and that's what makes the spirit. And like I say, those are the things that you don't find. They just don't have that. So it's been kind of interesting. Now we'll get off the main road here and go down this road. And see, just a little side road going off, and like I say, so they got, look at the clothing. They got clothing for cold weather. Oh, and you see all the shorts. That's another thing that's amazed me is all the short dresses and this type of stuff that everybody, all these guys wear short dresses and tights or short shorts. It's just, I mean, like I say, you're in a country where slim is pretty much, that's the way they are. I mean, that's the majority of the people are like that. So they have no problems wearing short skirts, and it doesn't matter what age they are. I mean, this is just one of the things that they do. And here in the seats, it looks like they got their air conditioning running in that place. I don't even know what kind of business this is. Don't know. Don't have any idea what kind of business that is, but maybe you might know something. But looks like their air conditioner is running. It looks like. So, but like I say, it's kind of neat to see all the. It's such a complete different atmosphere. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. It's neat having the opportunity to be in a place like this. And like I say, this is so much different. They honk the horn a lot too, so. But it's so much different than all the places that I've been to. These are all eating establishments. But and now we're going to, now this street is more of a market type street. You see, I don't know what kind of machine that is. And here's some other kind of machine. I don't know what that is either. Looks like it's drying seed or something. Oh, maybe so. Look at the size of the sunflower seeds. See, that's sunflower seeds there. Now, I think that's what that machine was. It dries all that stuff out. And you see the meat. And you'll see there's a market going on that side. And then there's a market on that side. I'll tell you, this is an adventure. Just coming around places like this. I just love it. It's just really so neat. And I say eating has been easier here for me. There's some meat. It's like pork sales over there. But this is an adventure. This really is. And I say you shop daily for your vegetables, fruit. You saw the meat and stuff like that. They cut it daily. They cook it daily. And I haven't figured out exactly how they do all that stuff yet. I'm sure there's somewhere in there. I know they're sharpening a knife. They're sharpening a knife. So. Oh, she's not too happy with me. But then there's all kinds of goodies. Yeah, older people find things more offensive. My actions more offensive than anything. But anyway, I just wanted to show you a little bit. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.